So Hedrick's ringtone just a few minutes ago, it was not a ringtone. Her alarm went off and she was dancing. I'm like, girl, you got to start us off that way. And she says, oh, it might be a copyright violation. She's right. I bet YouTube would flag us.
Oh yeah, that would get flagged. That would. But
Yeah.
if I just
But what
happen
happened to fair
to
use? Like, you should be able to play a few seconds.
no, that is a myth. It's like driving five over won't get you a ticket. Those are two very well known
Yeah,
myths. But
that's facts. All right. You share something about your week while I share the video or the. I'm almost afraid to share the screen share because the Riverside here wants to pretend that no one wants to see your face. Oh, speaking of, I did a Facebook Live this week because my 38th add on came out.
whoop whoop.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I'm so excited about this. I did a Facebook Live to my Facebook group and I'm sharing my screen and I'm making all kinds of faces. I even had my makeup and everything, unlike today. And then I look at the live and there's no face. Like, it doesn't show my face. I'm like, who wants that? Like, this is weird. Oh, I just apparently I'm inept at knowing how to go live. Okay,
Elsie,
well, let me share about my add-on. Can I share about my add-on?
please share about your
So I
add-on.
was using Notebook LM, and I tell it like, "Hey, based on these source materials of information I want to share with students, make me a quiz, a multiple choice quiz." And it does. It does a really nice job, except for a really nice job. It does it, except for the part where the formatting is really funky. So then what I do is I'll copy and paste that into Google Gemini or some other tool and like clean up the formatting on this, and then I paste it into a Google Doc. Well, even then it's not great. It's not ready to print out for students. But and even still, like, is that what we're doing in 2025 with printing this out? Like, I'm like, I want it in a Google form. Actually, I want it in a Wayground, but Wayground does a really nice job. It uses AI to read it and turn it into a thing.
For those of you who don't know, Wayground used to be quizzes.
It used
So
to be
go on.
quizzes, yeah. All right, so I'm like, but this should just go in a Google form. How is this not like natively built into everything, Google? So I made that. So I now have, if you have a multiple choice quiz in a Google Doc, so assumably you have used AI in some format to get a multiple choice quiz, pick your AI tool. Lots of them do this for you. But now, how do I get into a Google form? I did that. So you just got to paste it into a Google Doc, but it's slow. I got to warn you, it's slow because you don't have to have it in any particular format. Like, normally you'd have to be like, it has to be the title, the description, and then you have to number your questions like this. You have to put your answer choices like this. So I use AI to read your Google Doc and predict what are questions, what are answers, and what's the answer key, which is really key because sometimes AI gives you the right answer as bold. Well, first of all, can't give that to kids. Then they would know what the right answer is.
Okay, well, just could you send me that because I'm actually doing some
Oh,
onboarding documents and
yeah.
literally, I mean, right, like do not forget, I'm doing, and
Okay.
I'm like,
All
oh
right.
god,
All right.
I
All
have
right.
to
I'm
go
going to screen
copy
share.
paste.
All right. So anyway, it's slow because oh no, I share my screen. It's slow because it's using AI. So if you'll just hang on for a hot second, it will send it to it makes a Google form. It's a quiz. It sets the quiz settings and it sets the right answers. And even if I only did this once, I didn't have any bold and I didn't have an answer key, it still predicted the right answers and marked the right answers. So that was pretty cool. So yeah. All right. Well, let's just do it real quick. Let's just head over to Gemini.google.com and we're gonna make a yeah great multiple choice quiz about frogs. I'm not trying to make this good. Okay, not in this Canvas drives me nuts. Not in Canvas. Go away, Canvas. Okay. See, now it has, now look how, what a hot mess this answer key is. It has all kinds of extras in there. So I'm just going to do a docs.new. And so this is kind of the point, like depending on what AI tool you use, how does it spit it out?
Right.
It's not even consistent amongst itself. Sometimes it just gives me the ABC. Sometimes it gives me the answer. Sometimes it gives a whole explanation of it. Okay, so then you go to the extensions menu and it's called Make My MC Quiz.
Oh, cool.
Yep,
Done.
Make My MC Quiz. It's if you just go into the add-ons and type in my name, it's going to come up. I recommend you search my name all as one word, like my Twitter handle, alicekeeler.com/coded by Alice. Okay, so it's in here. How many points do you want each question worth?
3.
Okay, then I click create the quiz. So let's chat about whatever while it's doing it, because remember I said it's slow because it's using AI, but it's going to be worth the wait because nobody wants to copy and paste the question A, B, C, D, A, and then go into the settings, turn on quiz settings, and then go into each question and set the number of points and what is the right answer. No one wants to do that. Okay, so that
Okay,
wasn't
well, I
too
do
bad.
have a question about the app. So it will only do a multiple choice quiz. Is that correct?
This particular item does a multiple choice quiz.
Okay. All right.
If you want to do not multiple choice quiz, I have a different add-on that'll do it, but it has to be headings. I'm trying to solve this particular problem.
Got
Okay.
it.
I'm
No,
trying
I
to
was just
solve one
I was
problem, and the
trying to
one
solve my
problem is it would be hideously awful to copy and paste all the questions and answer choices and mark the right answer into a Google form. So
yeah,
that's the problem I'm solving. Keep it simple. Maybe
got
I'll add some other features in there later, but I got it. I got it approved. So you see, it pulled it in. There it is, and it says answer key 3 points, and it marked the right answer.
Oh, that's fabulous.
You're welcome.
That's fabulous. Yeah. That is a huge time saver.
Thank you. All right. So then I'm going to show the slides right now of what we plan on talking about, and then I'm going to. Well, no. Okay. Here we go. Real life advice for real work balance.
Well, that's the perfect segue because you were just talking about saving time. I mean, little things like clicking and copying and pasting is huge. There's a cat on the screen.
It's it's my background. You know what I do for each of my Google accounts
Yep.
is I have a
Love this
different
one.
color so I know which account I'm in, my school account or my personal account
Yeah, of
or
course. But I need
whatever.
the slide up. I just, I
See,
know.
you
Well,
didn't put a hyperlink on the slide.
it doesn't matter because nobody. Well, they're
Well,
actually
I
people
but I
put the
could have just
hyperlink on there.
clicked on it right now, but now I have to what was it? HTW 40HHTW. There you
That's why I
go.
put it up. That's why I put it up there though, because people can see that see the link and actually it's a really simple one. If you listen to Jennifer Gonzalez Cult of Pedagogy and you're
Yeah.
a fan, I definitely am. This revolutionized my teaching
Oh. All right. Well, we
because
should definitely share this out.
oh yeah, I mean, you have got to streamline your work so that
You
you are not
do.
stealing work. Teacher time is like money. You would never just keep overspending, keep overspending, keep overspending, keep overspending. I mean, some people
Yeah.
do that, I guess, but generally most of us do not. But we do that with time all the time. We bring things home and we grade all weekend. Well, that's time that you have for yourself or your family or self-care or bed rotting and watching 60 gazillion episodes of The Office. I don't care what, but you the time that you spend is not unlimited on your job, and it's not healthy. That's why most teachers burn out within the first 5 years. So this was a great podcast, even without taking a course or doing any of the deeper Angela Watson things. It really made me rethink how I was using my time. Everything doesn't have to be a full-blown quiz. Everything doesn't have to be a full-blown essay. There are all of those things that you can streamline. And she really makes sure that you spend your 40 hours wisely so that you do have work-life balance. And I can only, it's called the pedagogy dash, wait, go back to the slide.
Okay, back to the slide.
Yeah, there we go. Cultpedagogy.com/40 hour teacher work week, HTW, 40 to HTW. And it's worth a listen. And if you want to go deeper into her courses, she does all kinds of courses and cohort learning experiences and stuff like that. But just listening to the podcast is a great way to streamline your work week because we can't have y'all burning out in 5 years. We just can't.
No, no, I totally agree. Oh my gosh, I cannot figure out how to use layouts here. I'm here somewhere. Okay, I would like to really quickly talk about school to parent communication. So, I really honestly appreciate the school district that my kids are going to. There's lots of great things. But now that I have two kids going, one's in high school, one's in middle school, all of this really generic I get all of this really generic communication from the school district, where they call me all the time, but it's a robocall. So it's a robot that's telling me, "Oh, hey, we don't have enrollment today. Why are you calling me? My kid's enrolled. That's why you have my phone number. You have my phone number because my kid is enrolled." But then I just let it go to voicemail. They also text me it and they also email me it. And I'm getting it from both schools. So I'm about to lose my freaking mind right now, Hedreich. I am losing my mind. And so then yesterday, I get this email Buffalo call. I'm like, I'm thinking this is like a new thing, like it's a type of phone call, or maybe it's like Buffalo, New York, and it's in reference to a meeting that I have, and I'm thinking I have some sort of meeting. I'm like, I don't understand what this is. I literally was in a panic, thinking I missed something for my work. And when I expand out, who is this? This is the full email, by the way. You're looking at it. I'm like, who do I have this meeting with? Oh, it's from the school district. Okay, so now I get to guess. Who sent this? Why did they send this? Why is there a Canva link? Now, research shows people don't click on links. So if your purpose is to communicate, you've already failed. Most people are not going to click on that link, not to mention the subject line is not great. And there's no signature, there's no context, there's no hello. Like, who is this lady? Is she the principal? Is she the secretary? Is she who? All right, so I'm going to show the next one, and then we're going to get rid of these slides. So this is one from, can I zoom in here? 150%. So this is an email from my friend from the end of last year. She's like, this is what a different high school sent out. So they're like, week at a glance, some context. And I've scribbled it out, but it's the name of the school, not their mascot.
Mm-hmm.
I am sure you think that I'm just all in on whatever's going on at your school. There are 10 high schools in this town. Like, I don't know what the mascot is. I know what school my kid goes to. Don't know what she just started there. It's their third day. Who's this person with do you see how it has a blob for an icon? I don't know, but that's okay. This person, but it says, hello, students and parents. Okay, now I have some context. This is a school thing. Here's the week at a glance. Now it's still showing the s'more link. Let's debate that in a minute. But then here's the most important information you need. Finals are on these dates. You don't need to click on the link. Here's the most important piece of information you need to know. Have a great week. It has the person's name and says they're the principal. See how much better that is? What the heck? Oh, okay. I'm going to get rid of this screen share. I don't know how to get rid of this screen share. Stop. I'm going to learn how to use this Riverside recording thing. Today is not that day. Okay. So, please, friends, I'm so glad you have extra free time to make cute s'mores and Canva newsletters. As a parent, I don't care. Maybe if my kid was a kindergartner, I would care. My kid's in high school. I don't care that it's in Canva. I don't care that it's in s'more. I don't care that it has a picture of a water buffalo. And in a second here, I'm going to get into this I don't care thing. There is a lady on Facebook with the I don't care club for premenopausal and menopausal
We
women.
do not care at
Yes.
just being Melanie.
Yes, that one. She's amazing. Okay, so things that maybe I should make my own episode. I don't care about your s'more. I do love and appreciate that you're trying to communicate with me, but you're doing it poorly. I I don't I
Let
just
me,
want to
if you
know if I need to send some money.
if you are doing this and you love designing in Canva, I can understand. download your Canva as a PNG, okay? That's a JPEG,
PDF,
it's a picture.
whatever.
Download it as an image, and you won't get to have links in it. So unfortunately for that, but at least as an image, you can upload it into the body of the email and people can see all
Okay.
the information as long as
Let's
you
yes
don't have
and
links.
this.
Yeah.
People who have way too much time on their hands to make a Canva or a s'more.
I mean, so I
Put
find
the
it.
link in there. Knock yourself out. But please just give me the bullet point highlights. So do this. Download it as a PNG or a PDF, like Hedreich said. Attach it. Cool. But drop it into AI and say, for the busy parent who doesn't care about my stupid s'more or Canva or whatever, what essential information do they need to know so they don't have to click on this link? And then have it like compose a very short, look, I don't want paragraphs. I'm sure you are thrilled that we are back to school. Me too. My son was awake at 4:54 a.m. this morning. He emerges from the basement. He's in 7th grade. I'm ready to go, and he's clearly taken a shower. Well, I love all you people. Please send me all of the emails with a single link in it and no context. Fantastic. But please don't actually send me those. I love you, but communicate better. Please communicate better. But let's talk digital citizenship for a second. I don't click on links in an email. Period.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
I do not click on links in an email. I don't know if you were hacked and you're sending, that happens a lot, friends. It comes from a legit person, but it's actually been hacked and they're sending you malware. So I do not click on links in an email. So
And
just
it's
from a
not best
digital
practice.
citizenship
Yep.
perspective, please
Yep.
stop it with the s'more link, the Canva link, and the whatever link, unless you've got like a ton of context. And when I see that link, I'd like it to say the high school's name, and then you put the information on the high school website rather than sending me to all these places that I don't know if they're trustworthy sites. I don't know. Help me out here. Help me out.
And let's talk about that. When you put links in that have obscure information, even those people who are digital citizenship savvy can't tell if it's a legitimate link because we don't, like, if I know if it's from Capital One, I can look at it and see, nope, that's actually that's not legit. But you send those kinds of links, we don't even have any basis to be able to compare it to a valid link and not. So
Well,
do
I would
better.
even argue you don't always have that because, like you've got which kind of A did they use? It's not so hard to spoof
Right.
PayPal where it
Right.
says PayPal, but it doesn't have the exact same font as PayPal, so it looks like it, but it's not. Or it's PayPal.net,
Now, if you're hearing this
not
conversation,
.com.
we are nerding out, and you're probably going, "Wait, what?" Just don't use links. Use
Don't use
Put things
links.
into the
Just
body
tell me
of
the
your email.
information in the body of your email, please and thank you. Please and thank you. There's just so much spam out there. There's so much bad links. And you know what? Some people aren't that tech savvy and they on purpose send out links and don't realize it was malicious. So another reason that even if it's coming from a legitimate person, I do not click on links in an email. I do not click on links in an email. So please save yourself some time. Just skip the Canva, skip the s'more. No one cares. Just tell me. Finals are on Friday. Pay your locker fees. Just boom, boom, boom. Let me move on with my life. Can I just read it real quick on my phone with a glance? I'm in a meeting. I'm like, okay, this is what's going on in my kid's school. Move on with my life. Not wait for Canva to load. Not everybody has enough internet bandwidth to load a Canva. Just saying. It's true.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are at time.
Okay, last thing. Look what I got at the Cracker Barrel on clearance for $3.
Oh, that's
Brussels
cute.
sprouts. Okay, that's it. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.